You'd think we'd learn. A Nigerian prince emails you once, you delete it. But somehow, millions of people fall for scams every single year, often the exact same scams their grandparents fell for decades ago. Why? It's not because we're stupid. It's because our brains are hardwired to trust, to hope, and to see patterns that aren't really there. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology of deception, exploring the cognitive biases and emotional vulnerabilities that make even smart people vulnerable to the world's most persistent cons. The trust instinct, why deception works at all. Our brains evolved in small communities where trust was necessary for survival. We're predisposed to believe what we're told. It's called the truth bias, and it's a feature, not a bug. Scammers exploit this fundamental assumption by mimicking legitimate institutions, official-looking emails, familiar logos, authentic-sounding jargon. They're not fighting against your skepticism, they're leveraging your natural inclination to believe. This is why the most effective scams don't shout scam at you, they whisper reassurance. The confidence con, authority and expertise. When someone presents themselves as an authority, a tech support representative, a bank official, a government agent, our critical thinking takes a backseat. This is called the authority bias. We assume that people with titles, uniforms, or specialized knowledge know better than we do. Scammers weaponize this by using official language, creating fake credentials, and establishing false legitimacy. They don't just claim to be from the IRS, they sound like they're from the IRS, complete with badge numbers and reference codes that feel real enough to bypass your skepticism. Fear and urgency, the emotional hijack. The best scams don't give you time to think. Your account has been compromised, we need your information immediately, this offer expires today. This triggers a psychological state called threat response. Your amygdala, the brain's alarm system, takes over from your prefrontal cortex, where rational decision-making happens. When we're afraid or rushed, we make worse choices. We've all experienced this, the racing heart, the tunnel vision. Scammers know that fear and urgency override logic. They create artificial time pressure because they know that thinking clearly is the enemy of their operation. The sunk cost fallacy, why victims stay victimized. Here's something counterintuitive. After people realize they've been scammed, many of them continue engaging with the scammer. Why? The sunk cost fallacy, the belief that if they've already invested money or time, they should continue to try to recover it. A victim sends $5,000 to a romance scammer. When they're asked for $10,000 more to finalize the relationship, they think, well, I've already lost $5,000, so I might as well try to make it back. This is why people often get scammed multiple times by the same person. The initial investment becomes psychological quicksand. Confirmation bias, seeing what we want to see. We don't process information neutrally. Our brains actively seek out information that confirms what we already believe and dismiss information that contradicts it. If you think an inheritance is waiting for you, you'll believe the email claiming to be from a law firm, even if the spelling is terrible. If you think you're talking to someone you love, you'll explain away every red flag as cultural misunderstanding. Confirmation bias doesn't just make us vulnerable to new scams, it makes us vulnerable to old ones. We've literally retrained our brains to see evidence of legitimacy everywhere. The reciprocity trap, generosity as a gateway. Humans have a deep psychological need to reciprocate kindness. If someone does something for us, we feel obligated to do something in return. Sophisticated scams exploit this. They send you a small gift, a small advantage, a small piece of good news first. Congratulations, you've won a prize. Now you feel you owe them something, your personal information, your money, your verification. It's why advance fee scams work. The promise of a future benefit creates a sense of indebtedness. The victim thinks they're being kind and fair when they're actually walking into a trap. The availability heuristic, when recent scams seem rare. Here's the paradox, you just heard about a phishing scam on the news, so it feels common and you're on alert. But then weeks pass without hearing about it, and it fades from your mind. This is the availability heuristic. We judge the frequency of something by how easily it comes to mind. Old scams disappear from headlines, so we unconsciously assume they are disappearing in real life too. We let our guard down on romance scams, lottery scams, tech support scams. By the time we hear about them in the news again, we've forgotten how prevalent they actually are. The scams aren't new, our memory is. The social proof problem, if ever one believes it. Humans are herd animals. We look at what others are doing to determine what we should do. If a scam message has been forwarded to you by a friend, or if it references thousands of people who have already participated, we think it must be legitimate. Social proof is powerful. It's why testimonials work, why reviews influence us, why pyramid schemes can seem credible. Scammers create fake testimonials, fake reviews, fake social media profiles of satisfied customers. They know that seeing others participate makes participation seem safe. It's not a coincidence that the most resilient scams create communities of victims who reinforce each other's belief in the lie. Why we fall for the same scams, the forgetting curve. Finally, there's a simple, almost mechanical reason: we forget. Ebbinghaus's forgetting curve shows that we lose about 50% of new information within days if we don't actively rehearse it. The lessons from past scams fade. The emotional sting of being deceived dulls. We hear about a scam in 2015, we're vigilant for a few weeks, then we move on. By 2025, the same scam returns with a new twist, a new platform, a new victim who wasn't around in 2015. The scammers understand this. They recycle scams because they know each generation or each cohort of internet users will have forgotten the old warnings. We're not repeating history, we're forgetting it on schedule. The defense, understanding, is prevention. So what can we do? Knowledge is the first line of defense. Knowing these psychological vulnerabilities doesn't make you immune, but it's a start. Slow down. When something creates urgency, pause. That's a red flag. Verify independently. Call the official number on your bank statement, not the number in the email. Create friction between impulse and action. Ask a friend. Sleep on it. Accept that authority figures can be wrong or impersonated. Most importantly, remember this: scammers are not smarter than you. They're just exploiting how your brain, a brain shaped by evolution to trust, to hope, and to move fast, naturally works. Understanding that makes you less a victim of deception and more a conscious agent in your own skepticism. The psychology of deception is really the psychology of being human. Our ability to trust is beautiful, but it's also our vulnerability. Understanding these cognitive biases and emotional hooks isn't about becoming paranoid, it's about becoming aware. Share this knowledge with someone who needs it, because the next person to fall for a scam might be someone you love. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss a video like this one.